Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at another mold from Epic Bait Molds. If you haven't checked them out, you're really missing out. But today we're going to look at the Neko mold. But before we start, remember they always send you awesome stickers. Just another reason to buy from them. But here is this big boy of a mold. This mold is huge, it feels like. It's definitely a heavy boy. It is pretty thick. This is a 7 cavity. It is a 4.6 inch. They call it the Neko crawler. Beautifully machined mold. I'll get you some better shots of it here in a second. This mold is very nice. I've shot it a few times before. It's very nice. I'm definitely a big fan of this mold, and I'm excited to show you what comes out of it. So the two colors I have planned to shoot in this mold for this video is this watermelon color that I really like. It has a bunch of different flakes in it, different sizes, red, black, green. It has a lot of flake in it. It looks really good on a worm, so definitely gonna do that. And the second color is this heavy black flake monkey milk. I've shot this in a couple of videos. It looks good in a worm, so definitely gonna shoot it. And let's get some plastic hot and check them out. Our watermelon color is nice and hot now. Let's go ahead and suck some of this up here. It is about 360 degrees, so it's pretty warm. You can see it on the injector tip there. That's a pretty color. Inject it in here nice and slow and steady. Man, that uses a lot of plastic. That is a big mold. Gonna hold pressure for a minute just because it is such a big mold, and definitely top off the sprue because it will suck it down in there a pretty good ways. Okay, top it off. We won't be shy with the plastic on this. I gotta give you a look at that sprue. That is a pretty color. Take a look at that sprue. That is such a pretty color. You can see it already starting to suck down in there. Wow, I really like that color. I'm ready to see how these turn out. I think this plastic has cooled off. It's been a few minutes. So let's go ahead and open it up. It's kind of hard to open with my hands being so small. They have a slot here if you didn't know that. This is a slot for a butter knife that you can use. I just normally do it by hand though. And complain about it. Oh, those look so good. I'm ready to get these on the website. Take a look at how awesome these look. Really love how these turned out. Put some more light on these. Oh yeah, those are so nice. I love this color. This is one of my favorite colors. When I didn't make baits, this was a color I would buy all the time because I really liked how well it turned out every time. Wow, those look so good. Big fan of this mold. Here's a cool look, holding them up to this light. You can kind of see the translucence in them. Like, wow, that looks so good. I'm a big fan of this color. Gonna shoot some more of this color because why not? This looks awesome. Okay, our plastic is nice and warm. We're gonna suck up a whole bunch. Go ahead and fill my injector up. This injector is not very big, and this is a big mold. So we're gonna inject nice and slow. You can hear it fill up. We're gonna hold pressure for a minute. Make sure that we don't have any denting. This is a big mold. It takes quite a bit of plastic. More than most of my molds, that's for sure. Okay, I think we ought to be good. We're definitely gonna top this off, being such a big bait. Roll the rest back in here and let them cool off. The monkey milk color in this Neko mold is now cool. As you can see, it sucked down in there quite a bit, so this is definitely a mold that you're gonna want to top off. I'm sure Epic probably accounted for that, But let's crack it open and see how they turned out. Here's a look at the monkey milk color in the mold. This color is a little darker than I like it to be just because I've got so much black flake in it and I've reheated it a few times. But I think they look good. Definitely really awesome. Go ahead and pull them out of here. You can see how they got that weird sheen to them, kind of that bluey purple sheen. But overall, I think they look really good. Here is a final look at these very awesome baits. Very pleased with this mold. Really hard to beat how these turned out. I think these are gonna be some largemouth catching suckers right here. Really can't wait to throw these on a Neko or even on a Ned rig. These could be big Ned rigs. This has got huge potential around here. Just wanted to give you one more look at how these turned out in comparison to one another. To wrap this up, we'll go over a few details. This is a 7-cavity, 4.6 inch Neko mold. It's beautifully machined. Really love this mold. Takes quite a bit of plastic, so make sure you have a decent size injector. This is not a very big, it's a 4 ounce, I do believe, and it works. Just make sure you don't have just a tiny one. Big mold, definitely super nice. Has the machining on the bottom, just like normal Epic molds, has the logo at the top. Butter knife slot, their molds always have those, which is super nice. If you have a mold that's stuck together, especially if you had one that flashed for whatever reason, you didn't have it clamped right. Super helpful to get it apart because sometimes they can be really stuck. Overall, beautiful mold. Machining on this one is really good. When I was taking pictures of it, I was actually having trouble because it's a mirror finish almost, because you can see the reflection in that. It's crazy. Super good mold as always from Epic. Didn't disappoint at all. I will leave a link to buy this mold down in the description. There's also a tail mold for this that I may end up grabbing in the future, but I haven't bought it yet. Definitely check out their website. They're super awesome, good customer service. Not sponsored. I buy my molds just like everybody else does, so I just really like supporting a company that does business well. If you want to buy baits from me, like the ones featured in this video or any other, I don't follow a recipe. I don't do cookie cutter stuff. When I make stuff, it's one-off, and it goes on the website until it's gone, until somebody buys it, and then it's gone. I may never make it again. I just do whatever I feel like doing as far as making colors go. So definitely hop on over there. This is a hobby for me, so anything you buy helps me out, helps me buy more molds to be able to continue doing this for you guys, and puts money into that boat over there, which means I get to fish and keep my sanity. So definitely appreciate anything that you guys pick up over there. If you enjoyed watching the video, leave a like and a subscribe down below to stay up to date with anything else that I come out with. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.